Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Boy Big Vern in the building. Yo, shout out to us sitting here rocking on a frozen Wednesday here in the Midwest. Yeah, 34 degrees out there. Make sure you get your pets and animals inside the house. If you got to take them out to use the bathroom, make sure you get them back in. Also, God bless the homeless. If you see them, point them in the direction of a good shelter. So when we last left off, we were talking about the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins has got to go. We also detailed why. Then we did a story about Joe Burrow having the weirdest home invasion robbery and unknown people making phone calls. This was just strange. It was just strange. So we go from there to Miami. In Miami, they put the fish smack on the Jets, slamming shut any hope that the Jets are going to have a winning season. Oh! We'll get into the numbers when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Out to Killer Mike making it happen, doing his thing. I love it. It's grown man music. However, we're not going to delay this. Miami beat the Jets, and this relatively was a clean game as far as the interceptions goes. Now, the Jets, if you're going to try and win a game, you can't give the home team 83 yards in penalties. That just is not going to happen. You almost gave them a whole football field full of free yards, and they're going to cash in and take advantage of it. You look at the efficiency on fourth down, the Fighting Fish, they were perfect, and so was the Jets. And like I say, it was them trying to compete. People got pride, and Aaron Rodgers has cost them so much. Them actually acquiring him, where they've silenced offensive coordinators, fired head coaches, and also he's cost them draft picks in this year's NFL draft, which is going to be one of the most monumental drafts ever. So I don't know where you go from here. But I know Aaron Rodgers was up to his stat stuffing ways. 27 of 39 for 339 yards and one touchdown. Come on, man. And it was to his favorite target, Avante Adams. That guy had 9 grabs for 109 yards and a score. The other high man in there was Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. He posted 114 yards on 7 grabs. And the run game was shameful, to say the least, because as a collective, I thought Isaiah Davis, I thought I'd like to see him get more touches, but I understand if this is going to be Aaron Rodgers' last hurrah, they're going to go ahead and put that ball in the air a lot. He had 10 touches for 40 yards, and then he had a score. So, yeah, like I said, that pretty much was how that game went down. That's how that game went down for them. Tua Tagovailoa, he was 47 throws. That's in his skill set. Wow. 47 throws, 331 yards on the game, 2 touchdowns. He was also out there running around. He tucked it, called his number one time, and got a whopping 3 yards. High five him. I find that the running game, pretty much they just abandoned it. Devon Ansey, he had 14 touches for 24 yards and a score. That's it. That's the high. That's the high. Every other running back in that running back room was in single digits, and they beat the Jets. Give me a quick rap album so we can close this up. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern popping another rap album this month. Cordy, The Crossroads, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify. This album is fire. My personal favorites is 06 Dreamin', Summer Drop with Anderson .Paak. He also came back on the bonus track with 2 10s. Nothing Promised, Mad as What, All Alone, Never See It with Juicy J, Saturday Mornings with Lil Wayne, and many more. Cordy, in stores now, The Crossroads. Yeah, shout out to Cordy doing his thing. I love the album. I put it right up there with Kanye West and College Dropout. But looking forward for the Fighting Fish, they have 4 games left. They play the Jets again. That's the finale. This one will be in Jersey. Then they play the Browns, the 49ers, and the Texans. I don't know if they'll win all of those games. And in a stretch of 4 games, if they went 2-2, that still wouldn't be enough for them to get into the playoffs. Right now, they're 6-7. Right now, they're 6-7. And so them having those 4 games, even if they went undefeated, that would be 10-7. And then they would be looking at a wild card situation. And I don't think that they would qualify to even make a wild card round. And that's not hate. That's just being a realist about everything. And even though the Jets didn't play bad, the game went into overtime, and that's how they won. But the Jets are sitting at 3-10 right now. And the Jets, they have games lined up against the Buffalo Bills. That's a loss. They play the Dolphins again. They might lose that one. They go, LA, the Rams. The Rams come to town and play them, and then they go and get some exercise down in Jacksonville. They might lose the rest of those games. And if they lose those 4 games, they would effectively be 3-14. They would be 3-14. And if you're in the general manager's chair, do you bring Aaron Rodgers back? Because it looks like he's trying to burn the organization down on his way out the door. Because you're going to have to start all over. You did have 8 draft picks before this guy went out and tried to sweet talk Davante Adams into coming to the Jets. But now he's here, and you need a quarterback. You need another like I said, you're going to need linemen. You need a running back. You need a dependable running game. I just don't know how close you were before this dude showed up. Now I know how far you need to actually climb to get back to relevancy. That is horrible. That's a bad spot to be in. However, if you are a Miami Dolphins fan, get in the comments. Let me know. Hey, look, are you happy with the season, the way it's turned out for the Fighting Fish? What do they need to change? This is Big